Hello and welcome back to Scottish Mama Budgets. We are a family of 5 living in Scotland, documenting our journey learning how to budget using the cash envelope system. We would like to remain accountable by sharing our process, hoping to create better spending and saving habits with our money. If you'd like to follow our journey as we learn through a process of successes and failures, please feel free to subscribe and hit the like button on this video. So this video is my giveaway for reaching 250 subscribers, and when I hit 500 subscribers, I believe right now it's sitting at about 466. And the last time I mentioned the subscribers I was at, I think it was last week. Yeah, last week or the week prior, and I was at 204, and I just can't believe how much it's boomed. So I've got these to give away, and I'll do this one first because this one is for my 250 subscriber milestone, which, I just can't believe. I'm so thankful. So this is an Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. It is not aimed to be specifically a budget planner, but if you look it up on YouTube, lots of US budgeters use it, and it is fantastic. So this is the Colourful Harmony design that they got, and I got it embossed with 2023. So this will run from January to December of 2023, and it is dated. So I'm sorry if anyone would want to use it right away, but it is for next year. So I open the cover and it says monthly planner, and here you could write your name, you could write your channel name, you could do whatever you wanted with it. And when you turn it over, the first thing you'll see is a nice quote, and it says, "The very best plans emerge when different perspectives meet." And I think that's really true. Here you have your overview. It goes from July 2022 to December 2023. I think this is just like the standard page that they put in, because if you buy the life planner, so this is the monthly, but the life planner you can get an 18-month one. I don't believe you can get an 18-month monthly planner. I could be absolutely wrong. You also do not have to get it going from January to December. You could request that it went from, say, April to March if you wanted to budget for the tax year. It is, again, quite customised and completely up to you. This page says, "A goal is a dream with a deadline." You have 12 boxes. For me, this would be the 12 boxes of the year. I forgot to say, I have got this monthly planner for 2023. I've just got it in a different pattern, but I will be using this exact same planner next year. So for me, this would be January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. And I would use this page for any monthly expenses that aren't typical. So any big birthdays, parties, weddings, anniversaries, or any annual bills, I would put them in each of them in here. So when I'd go to set up my bill for the month, I can reflect back to this page and I'll be able to see right away any big bills or expenses that are coming up, and it wouldn't be a shock or something that I've forgotten. And then here you go into your first month. So this would be your first page for January, your first notes page, and I would use this for my skeleton budget. And I say my skeleton budget because, when you first do your budget, you end up scribbling things out, your handwriting isn't as neat and tidy, and it just generally looks like a little bit of a riot. So I would use this. I would do like my January budget, write my income, what my fixed expenses were, what my variable were, and I'd probably do like a lump sum of what I would want in my sinking fund for the whole month, what I would like to put away. And each month here we'll have a quote. It says, "Discover the power when you choose to connect." And then you go into your monthly layout. And I've just realised that January, this is a full week. We'll start here. Oh, that's satisfying. So over here, I use this for tracking my monthly spending, what I'm using for cash, and what's debiting out of the bank, so I can see all where my money is being spent on the one page. And here I put my key. You can put your goals if you wanted to. Again, you can do whatever you want with this, and I like this better than a directly aimed budget book, because there's no titles that kind of get in the way, because everybody's budget's slightly different. Some people will own their own home, some people will be renting, some people have children, some won't, some will have debt, some won't have debt, some will be living with their parents. Could be a multi-generational home, and a lot of the set categories I feel like are aimed at people who are out of the home, and either rent or have a mortgage and have a lot of debt, and there isn't really any in between. So I like this because you can just do what you want with it. So this page would be my overview for the month of what actually has happened, kind of thing. So this page I would use, put my actual budget, what my actual income was, what my actual expenses were on the date they came out, what I spent on my variable expenses, and if I used anything from my sinking funds and what I stuffed that month in my sinking funds. So this page would be like my scribbly one, and then this would be my neat one. And then here I would transfer over the details from my boxes on this page. So I can see here, date January, okay, it's my granny's birthday, it's my father-in-law's birthday, and, you know, I don't know, road tax is due, something like that. And I would transfer that over to here. But see, for the people's birthdays, I would put little check marks if I got their card, or if I got them a gift, or if I gave them money, and I would check off if I paid that annual bill, say, on time. And then here I would probably write goals, what my goals would like to be for the month, whether it's no spend days, whether it's to not have any unbudgeted spends. You know, just you can make it what you want to be. And then here, I think I would actually do like my sinking funds tally at the end of the month, but like the condensed version, because I'd want to write down on a note page every single category, what the balance was at the start of the month, what I added, what I took away in the end total. But I would want somewhere as well that was just condensed, so I can quickly flip through each month and I would know, okay, each of these months, just this section has got what I stuffed in cash, what I spent in cash, what I saved in cash, and my rollover. And my rollover to me would be what was left from my weekly spends that month, because I could then look back and reflect over the year, okay, what month had the biggest rollover, or what had absolutely nothing left, and try and reflect on why and see if it's a pattern, if it's the same every month of that year, or if it's just, you know, my mental and emotional state dictated my spending. So that's kind of what I would have planned for this. Here, I'm quite a geek, and I would probably like to put, you know, the YouTube analytics of, you know, how many subscribers, how many watch hours, and how many views, and then just compare that to see if it grew or if it didn't grow or reduced, and just kind of go from there. So here you'll flip over to your note pages and you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll have 8 note pages before you turn into another month. And for me, that's perfect, because again, I'm not limited by boxes or columns or whatever it is. So over here I would have my week 1 check-in, I'd have week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5 if you need it. And here I would write down my broken down sinking funds tally that I was talking about, doing the condensed version on this little section here. I would start doing it here. So I'd write my sinking funds, category, what the balance was at the start of the month, what I added, what I took away, and what the end balance was. And because I'm using this, I'll be using this exact planner for myself next year. Whoever wins this, they might want to copy similar ideas, they might want to do something completely different, they might not want to use this for their budget at all, they might want to use it to, you know, keep track of their family's life, or somebody might have a business and want to use it for that. Again, it's completely up to you and totally customizable, and that's why I really like the way this is set up. For me, this very last page, because some people's sinking funds will all fit in one page. I don't think mine would. I'd probably be going on to the second page. For me, this very last page before it goes into the month, I would use for reflection and maybe a little bit of journaling. And I would just, if it was a really good month, why was it a good month? Like, what happened? Was my mental and emotional well-being really good, or was it a really bad spending to go completely off budget and just blow everything? Why? Like, what happened that made me sad or happy? You know, that kind of thing. Because I know for myself, a lot of my spending is dictated by my emotional and mental well-being, and if that's really bad, I just think, fuck it, let's spend all the money. So yeah, that's what I would use this page for. And after that, you would go into a new month. So you'd have your quote again, and you could do your skeleton budget, and then you'd flip over and you can track everything. And then the end of the month you could do what your actual budget was, who have you got gifts for, what big events, annual expenses, what's your goals, what was your breakdown here, where you're like your condensed numbers. And you could literally do it, and you could just put a quote in this box if you wanted another positive affirmation. Again, you can do whatever you like. So I'll quickly actually show you what each of the quote pages say. So January is discover the power when you choose to connect. February is the best way to predict your future is to create it. March, when you find balance, you find peace. The strongest version of yourself can emerge from the toughest of circumstances. May, let go of what you can't control and just breathe. June, with a plan and hard work, you can achieve anything. When it seems impossible, continue to believe in yourself. August, mindset is everything. September, you matter just as you are. October, there is no force more powerful than determination to create change. November, serenity comes when you make peace with your present. In December, there is power in kindness, and I think that's my favourite one. Like, there is absolutely no harm in being kind to be kind. You don't know what someone's going through. Yeah, everyone can always appreciate a kind word being said to them or done to them, or even just them realising that they're being thought of. Yeah, so it's kind to be kind. So after you're finished with your months, you go into the notes section, and I paid a little bit extra because normally you would only get about 6 note pages, but I paid extra for this to have 40 note pages. And I don't know if you can see here, but they're perforated, so you can rip it out and you'll have a clean cut bit of paper. But I thought this would be good for if you want to do like a Christmas budget and you want to break it all down. You've got more than enough note pages to do this here. You could have a page just for gifts, you could have a page just for your food budget, you could write your recipes, you could also do budgets for parties or weddings, and it would all be in that year's like budget, all in the one place. You wouldn't have lots of separate bits of papers or different books. You can buy stickers as well to decorate or do whatever you want in here, and I just think that's also really, really good. And then we go back after the notes pages, and it's got some heritage and awareness observations. I would say most of these match up with UK dates, some of them don't, just because it's a US based planner. And then here is your overview for 2024, which I always think seems absolutely crazy. And then before I know it, it's the end of the year that I'm in the current planner, and this one seems really relevant. But you have 3 little bits under each month, and you can put whatever you want there. Again, you know a big wedding's coming up or a big anniversary, or say you're halfway through 2023 and you know you've paid, you know, your home insurance annually. You could flip to this back page and you can write in here, you know what's due that month by a rough week at least. And see little check marks. What I do is when I get a new planner, so I've got a life planner for 2022, so when I move into my 2023 monthly planner, which is the same as this, I'll go to this page and this current year's, and I'll transfer any of this important date and information over into my new planner, and I won't have had to think much about it. You have some note space here if there's anything that doesn't fit on these little lines. You have another quote, and it says, what you think you create, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become. And then here you have some stickers. You could use this on your monthly layout. You could use these on the note pages to write your header on. So you could write, you know, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, sinking fund. You know, you could do whatever you want. And you've got 2 pages of that, and the colours, they do match the colours of the month. Here you have a back pocket. So you could actually fit quite a bit in here. And the same here. So if you wanted to keep like your council tax letter, anything from HMRC, you know, your MOT history or whatnot, or your service that you've just had done that year. You could keep them all in the back of here, and again, all of your numbers, all the paperwork that you need could just be in the one spot and just make it really, really easy. And then you hit your back cover, and that is the planner. So this is the giveaway for 250 subscribers. I'm so thankful to all of you, and I really hope whoever wins this can find the joy that I found. I've used Erin Condren planners for absolute years. I love them, I love the quality. I don't know if I mentioned it, the paper is 160 GSM Mohawk paper. You can use fountain pens on this and it will not bleed. It is really, really good paper. So yeah, that is the giveaway for 250 subscribers. And then this is the giveaway for 500. I bought this off a small seller on Etsy. She is called Leather by Darina. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I probably am. I'm probably absolutely butchering it. I'll leave her little shop link down below. But this is a genuine leather, handmade, hand stamped binder. And yes, the cash envelopes are also leather. So I don't know if you can see this quite well, but it says cash envelopes, and this part was laser engraved. And I got it in black because I just thought black's classic. Black stands the test of time. And when you open it, each of your categories are also stamped. Now it comes with 6 envelopes, but the inside also has a pocket on the front and on the back. So if you wanted to, these could be your 7th and 8th pockets if you really wanted to. So your first category is home, and I went for home just because it seems quite generic. Like, it doesn't matter if you own your home or you still live with your mum and dad. Home, you know, will suit, like, whether you want to save your contents insurance for the home, your actual home, like building insurance, house decor. You want to save up to move out of your mum and dad's house, buy your own flat, you know, just move home. It could be used for anything. Or even if you're not wanting to move out of your mum and dad's house, if you were just wanting to get like decor for your bedroom, you know, that's still your home. Your room is still your home, and you could put money in here for new bedding, wallpaper, all that sort of thing. And yeah, like, they're lovely. Like, you're never going to worry about these splitting open, or, you know, breaking down really quickly. Like, this will genuinely last like decades. Next one is car. I kind of wish I said travel instead of car, because then it would apply to people that don't drive. But this one does say car. I do think most people have one, or they're saving up for one, or they're doing driving lessons. So yeah, you could save up for your annual car things that need to happen. I quite like that these are quite condensed, because see if this is for someone, especially if you're going to gift it to a man, and they don't want 20 plus envelopes. They just want one for anything to do with the house, and they want one for anything to do with their car. Then this is the kind of person that I think that this would really be for. But yeah, it's really tactile. It's just nice to touch. The seller was absolutely amazing, and she did really well. Third category is fun. This could be for holidays, this could be family days out, dates nights, socialising, whatever you want. I feel like fun covers a lot of topics, and yeah, it's just, yeah, fun. Miscellaneous, yeah, is what it says. You can just do absolutely anything in this envelope, or it could just be your rainy day money. Saying that, I do have one that actually says rainy day. I got rainy day instead of emergency fund because I know not everybody likes the term emergency fund, and I thought rainy day would, more people would like that better, but it's essentially the same thing. And then this last one doesn't actually have a category on it, and on reflection I wish I'd got it to say gifts, because gifts for Christmas, birthdays, any kind of occasion, generally you're buying a gift for someone at some point in the year, even if you don't have a lot of family or friends. Yeah, you're always buying someone a gift, or you're giving, whether you want to give it to charity or to food banks or to clothing places. So yeah, this is the 500 subscriber giveaway, and it's this beautiful handmade leather binder with leather envelopes. So yes, so this is absolutely paining me to say, but I will not be replying to any comments on this video. And please only comment on this video if you want entered into the giveaway, just so it makes it a bit easier for me when I'm using one of the sites to generate the winner. So yeah, please comment if you would like to win. Comment and use a little envelope emoji and a little book with a pen emoji. I'm sure that still exists. I know before in the last video I asked for people to leave a calculator and they've removed the calculator emoji. So either a book or a little pencil or pen and a little envelope emoji. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, there'll be 2 winners. And yeah, I'm going to let this run for exactly a week after I air this video. And then I'll announce the winner and I'll post it to the winners when I'm going to withdraw cash, because my post office is close to my bank, but it's not close enough that I can carry these 2 parcels easily. So yeah, if you'd like to enter, please leave a comment down below, and please do not be offended if I do not reply to your comments on just this video. I always take my time to make sure I like, love and reply to everyone who comments on my videos. I really do appreciate it, and I want you to acknowledge, know that I've acknowledged it and I've seen it, and you have taken the time to comment and watch. So yeah, I hope you like this giveaway, guys. I hope that it's not a bit too weird. Oh, if anyone is wondering, I did say that I was going to do this scratch and save challenge, and when I completed it I would use this money to do a giveaway, but the channels just grew so quickly that I don't want to not seem appreciative of everyone that has followed by not doing a giveaway. I feel really guilty, and I wouldn't be able to save up this £100 for like another 7 to 8 weeks, and I didn't want you to wait that long. So I'm going to do this one to save up for my next milestone for a giveaway. But I have these in. These are really amazing quality, and I'm sure whoever gets these will love them. So yeah, these are the giveaway prizes. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you for my next video. Bye, guys.